Sweet.
I'm gonna have one more person join the party. Hey, Eston, how's it going?
Good, good, good.
That's
We're
good.
starting on the hard difficulty.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still sitting at the main menu here.
You want to try some multiplayer?
Not right now. I want to show Assassin and Wesley a little bit of the game first. Sounds like somebody's got it active already.
Oh, I'm already. I just went into the hard difficulty one to see how that is. It starts you off with $500,000.
Nice.
So I bought the cheapest land, and it actually already has a crop here.
Nice.
And the cheapest land that I could find was $147,000.
I should put this on my tablet too, myself.
Now I gotta buy tractor and a harvester. It's so confusing on where to find all this stuff. Those are $85,000.
How about you, Assassin? Where are you at?
Getting shot up.
No, I mean for finding... Or are you too busy to look right now?
I'm in the middle of a match. I have
Oh.
you, I'm subscribed to your channel.
Oh, okay. So once you got time, then you can just zip to it real quick.
Yep.
Oops. There we go. I got 10 game slots. Put my first one in the fifth one. We got 3 game modes. New farming. You already own land and some equipment in Ravenport, and we'll teach you how to play farming simulator. Farm manager. You start with substantial funds, but no land, no buildings, and no equipment, which the funds would be 1,250,000.
And the last one's
It's
500K.
Yep. It's up to you to decide what your farm will look like. With that $1 million, though, you could easily get into like some sheep or a little bit of cows with your farming, or you could just be a horse farmer. And then you have start from scratch. Your starting capital is very limited, and you don't own any land or equipment yet. The economy is tough, prices are low, gameplay elements are on the most realistic setting.
And start off with $500,000. That's what I started off with.
For a start from scratch?
Yeah, it can start you off with $500,000.
Was that with the loan or before the loan?
That's no loan that I know of, unless it actually starts you off with a loan of that.
My the first game save spot, I'm going to use their American map. It'll probably be my multiplayer map. So I'll leave it up to you guys which one I go for.
Someone's mic was fucked up whenever you spoke, so I need that.
Gonna use the first game slot for the Ravenport for online, and it'll be up to you guys to decide which game mode I go for.
Hey, before you do that, you know what you should do?
What?
We should try this multiplayer thing to see if it's true that I buy my own tractors and stuff and keep my own cash.
Yeah, we can do that later on. Or over the weekend. How about you, Assassin? What would you want to do if you were to join me?
I agree, man. I'd start from scratch. Why not?
Alright, scratch as it is. So we got Ravenport, which is the American map. And we got Felsburn, which is the European map. It's got a nice castle up on a hill.
I've tried both of them so far and they're really nice.
You got like American guy, you got like an Asian guy, black man, brown man, a woman, another woman, brown woman. Do what? I don't know. How much for hairstyles? I think I'll go with 3. I like 3 the most. Hair. Oh, then you can turn on and off DLCs. I'll do that off, and that off. New Holland T6 will be on because it's free. What the heck? Well, that's weird. Oh, I must have hit circle. See, hat, farm sim hat, white, German, egg-co, something other. Oh, there's a lot of hats. Challenger hat. Must got a hat for like every brand.
Yeah.
Nice. Horse, JCB, John Deere, Joskin. Oh, what does a John Deere look like? Green. Gron, Lele, Bud King, Lizard Man, Massey Fergie. Not in start. No, it's still going yet. I'll probably just wear the Challenger hat. These, that must be getting the end now. There we go. Challenger. Jacket, you can do a vest or no vest. Accessories, you can do sunglasses or none.
How the fuck am I gonna get to that field?
Okay. And the aviators. And you can change your clothing color. I'm gonna do red. This red here. Oops. Oh, there we go. That'll be off, and that'll be off. Just the New Holland will be required. Any other free DLCs they put out will be required too.
Yeah, what's up with your mic, Red?
I don't know. I sound fine on my stream, on my tablet.
Like your whenever you speak, it would be like if you're like little, not like an echo, but the mic goes like a weird cricket sound. Not really cricket, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm coming clear through the on my tablet.
Yeah, it sounds like you're close to like a, you know when you have your phone next to the TV and it makes that sound if you're getting a phone call or something, like that weird noise.
I don't know.
Sounds like.
Oh yeah, it is 500,000. Look at that. I have enough money to start a small farm. First, buy some land, buildings, and necessary tools. Then sell your products and expand your farm. Nice. Nice. The water looks really nice. Not can't go any further. Well, that's a downer.
Oh hey, guess what?
What?
The autosave, it doesn't go up to 20, it goes up to 15.
Huh, weird. Speaking of, I wanna see, we got help window, help icons, colorblind, money unit, measuring units, area units. Oh, I can do acres. Nice. Interactive zone markers, field info, radio off, vehicle range, reset vehicle camera, dynamic view camera, invert Y look, easy arm controls, camera sensitivity, vehicle arm sensitivity, steering back speed, switch to trains, volume master. Okay. You got your help, save game, time lapse, traffic on, dirt, normal, auto engine start, off, stop and go, off for now, fuel usage, default, helper fuel, off, helper refill, off, all the refill stuff off, plant growth slow, normal fast, so that don't really matter right now. Plant withering, crop destructions, periodic plowing, lime required. Yeah, well, everything can be turned off or on, so even on the easy mode you can do it a little more realistic or not. Oh, you can even turn weeds off. Statistics, missions, transport items from coffee house to dam. You got harvesting, 23. Oh, that's pretty good for a payout. Fertilizing, more fertilizing, animals, finances. I mean, you can still borrow money yet too. So with the loan, you can get $1 million easy. That's interesting. Payout prices. Oh, you can actually store 400,000 now this time around. That's nice. Oops. $1,000 for eggs. Or $1,000 for 1,000 liters of eggs. Nice. This is your map. Press R3. You got a L3, and then you get the ability to buy your land in chunks. Nope, you got like literally nothing right now. Yeah, 500,000 to start out with, and then there's that loan which you can take another 500,000. Yeah. Let's see. Growth. Needs plowing, needs fertilizer, weeds. But anywho, and then you got trained. Oh, here, I got my TV volume down. Or not. Oh, right. I have the master volume off. And I want radio volume off. Put straps on a train for the log. Well, train simulator. Yeah, all as it is a bunch of scenarios that you play through. So it'd be nice if it was more of like a career. You start out with a small train, transport products, and gradually get better trains and more cars. How far can we zoom out? Still zooming, about there. Then apparently one of the cars has a cover. Oh yeah, the back one there. Great, and second to last, the very back one you could put like pallets on it. I mean, you got 3 for various crops and then the logging cart. Now this part here does, minus that big red building, doesn't this kind of look familiar? You got a dock there, road down there, road up here. You got water on the west coast of the map. Yeah, a little bit of this kind of reminds me of GTA, west side of the map. Yeah, there's mods, but only PC people can actually make them. So it's up to them whether or not they actually come to accounts.
I would love to be watching this, but my computer is just
Not working?
I don't even know what it's doing.
Bummer.
It's been a while since I had it on, right? So the antivirus wants to update.
Huh.
It's taking years, and then I updated it, and it took forever. No.
Mm-hmm. The dam. Got a nice big field right smack in the middle of the map. Interesting thing is, if you want to do forestry, you got to buy the land that the trees are on first before you can actually cut anything down.
Oh, no. They changed that?
Yeah.
That was the best part of 17, going into your neighbor's yard and cutting down all those trees. Ah. I'd bring heavy equipment in there and trucks and pick logs out, and I just imagine the guy sitting in his armchair reading the newspaper and like peeking out at me. Confused at what I'm doing.
Yeah, land is pretty expensive too. You're looking at like over $350 for a chunk of land that actually has a decent amount of trees on it. $680, $596, $400. 528, 370. I guess I've been around the map. Yep. Yeah, like this here. Oh. There we go. You can put straps on this. Right. Oh, got no money, so here I'll go for the vehicles. Got your brands, egg call, agros, blah. Lots of
What do
them.
they have for heavy equipment?
The Ponzi vehicles are back, the Buffalo and Scorpion King. But then, there was another brand that had the same similar vehicles. I forgot what they were called though.
Hmm. No, like front loaders or anything?
They got wheel loader, New Holland. They got Manitou articulated tail handler, normal tail handler, and a Massey Fergie tail handler. They got two JCBs, or not JCB, New Holland skidsters, one with wheels, one with tracks.
So that's pretty much like 17 then. Well, that's kind of cool.
They got this man truck with a log carriage on the back of it and a crane. I got 3 people watching now.
Hey.
Komatsu. They got same thing as Ponzi. Got some tracks. Oh, I got different tracks too, even. That's cool. Oh, there's the other one. Takes a minute to seem to want to load though.
What's that thing from Spin Tires?
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, I gotta use the left stick. I'm trying to use the D-pad. It's the left stick to change stuff. Well, this is... Oh, really though? You can't change the color on them? I should be able to change it to like yellow.
They paid for all the rights to these, didn't they?
Yeah, probably.
This is probably why they want them to...
Ooh, this has got chains on them. Little squares, more diamondy shaped.
Oh, that's okay. Because there was 2 in 17. There was this tiny one like this, and then there was the bigger actual processor.
Let's see. I wonder if it's... Oh, probably.
Yeah, there you go.
So you got Fent Ideal, Massey Ferguson ideal and Challenger ideal, which I'm really happy about. Whoops. We got ideal 8, 9. Oh, just 8 and 9. I think there real life there's like one more. Oh, what am I changing exactly? Horsepower, 538 to 647 horsepower.
Ooh.
Yep. I was just showing that. You should like refresh because on my tablet I'm just seconds behind.
Yeah, me too. That was a while back.
Got some 12-meter grain headers, some weights. What other brands would you guys like to see?
What do they have for chainsaws? I saw the steel.
I think it's the same as before. Oh, change color. You got all kinds of colors. Oh, they even have names for them now too.
For the colors?
Yep.
Beige, silver, metal, gray. Oh.
Dirt. Dirt as a color. I'll just start here and I'll slowly scroll right, and then if you got a brand that looks interesting. Oops, that's too fast. You could point it out and I'll look into it.
And right off the bat, case sounds pretty interesting, but let's see what else we got. Refresh. Ooh, husky. Really good Komatsu. I don't know. What was Ropa again? What did they do?
Kind of same thing as Grim, or not Grim, Helmer. But it's kind of funny, the Ropa DLC from 17 had 6 things, this has got 7. You got a header trailer, sugar beet harvester, sugar beet header, sugar beet harvester, another header, machine that picks beets off the ground. This will pick everything else off the ground except potatoes, or maybe potatoes is in there. Then you got a potato harvester, which I look forward to using the little potato harvester because it does both top removal and digs the potatoes up out of the ground in one go. Whereas the Grim, you'd have to go over with this 3-meter topper and then the actual collector. Yep. Let's see. Must be. Let's see. Case. CGJ. And here's the
Oh, yeah,
Homer
yeah.
stuff. Trailer, harvester, header, and pick stuff up off the ground, all beats off the ground.
Oh, yeah, what about John Deere? I thought they didn't have John Deere in
Right
17,
here.
did they?
Nope. Yeah, you could put
Ooh.
standard, weight, more weight, more weight, more weight. But there's no front PTO, so you wouldn't be able to put anything in the front. Oh, there's all kinds of options. You can do street wheels. Yeah, these are like street wheels. So you got standard wheels, wide wheels, narrow wheels, duals in the back, duals all the way around, wheel weights, which has got the weight in the back, wide tires plus weights, and then standard. And then you got engine setup, 140 through 152, 64, 142 again. And then you got a front loader attacher. And you got 6M, 6R, 7R, 8R, 8R tracked, which you can do. Again, weights in the front. Engine setup, 390 to 420. And wheel setup, well, you can do the 3M, which would be for like planting. And then you got front loader arms, small harvester, big harvester, standard, wide, crawler tracks. Twin wheels are standard or wide, and crawlers on there too. I'll probably go with the twin wheels. Oh, that's kind of neat. It just moves everything out too. And then you got, yep, you got 2 grain headers, 2 corn headers, and then 3 weights. Which, go ahead. Yeah, you can lease stuff too. Oh, okay, so the bigger tractors you can put weights on the front. But still no PTO. Wheel bearing was set up and engine set up. Well, looks like this one's got a PTO on the front. Oh, this one's got a PTO too. Oh, the smallest one's got no PTO. And the biggest one doesn't have a PTO. Hey, look, Low Buck Gamer, how's it going? Now, let's see, case. That's up to you, Low Buck. Got 7200 Pro Series, which that 1455 from 17 will be a mod, which would go really nice with this one here. Sweet, Low Buck, just send me a message and I'll be on. You send me a message when you get on and I'll be there. We got wide tires, Duals in the back, duals all the way around. Michelin Teleborg. And you got engine setup, 170, 214, 255, 260. Nice. You got a Maxim, you got the Puma, meow. You got the Optum, the Magnum. Oh, and the Magnum can do tracks, half track. Rear wheels, twin duals, narrow twins. These would be your road crop wheels. Wide width tights. Yeah, the game is definitely good. Low buck. Wide tires. Wide wheel weights. And then quad track you can't do anything with except for the engine setup. Although it would have been nice if they had the wheeled version. Got axle flow 240. And this one you can change the back wheels. Header, sugarcane harvester, cotton harvester. You can put a trailer hitch, kind of short though. Alright, see you later, little buck. Challenger, can't really do much with here. Engine and wheel setup. Oh yeah, the 3M. You got the 900s back. Standard wheel weights. Well, this one I actually get all 4 wheel weights. Twins and triples. Then New Holland T9 is kind of similar. H. K. There is one chainsaw brand. McCulloch. There's New Holland. T5, T6, T7, T8. This one can also be crawler track. Yeah, there's T9. Wheel weights. Twins and triplets. Wheel loader. And dual fronts. All narrow dual front. Nothing for the skid steers. Cheap harvester. Big harvester. Small header, big header, another big header. Forage harvester. This will 130 FB collects wood chips from poplars planted in the field. Really slow planting though. Round baler, mower. Oh, there's their T6 blue power. Only 102 grand. That's not bad. Oh, it's right here. I wonder though, how much does that come to be per horsepower? Say 102 divided by 125. Oh, $816 per horsepower. Whereas a standard T6, well, that's the same exact thing, so it would be the same thing. That's not too bad, I guess. $3,000. Wow, the prices per horsepower are much higher. 267 divided by 320. Yeah, back in 17, how much you're paying per horsepower is down to like 4 to 5 to 600. Now it's like all up to 800. Let's see here. Where can I? It's right there. You got the still. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Gensert and McCulloch. Standard and wide. Got a fuel trailer. Now you can do. That's got really tiny wheels on there. Or lizard. Now again. All the colors, I'd probably do like a JCB or something to kind of represent being a fuel trailer. This gives tractors that don't have a 3-point, which the only vehicle that would really need it would be the Big Bud, which will be coming as a mod. You got your metal roller. Kind of neat, you can have it actually pull it around as a trailer before you use it. I'll go back to vehicles a sec. There's something I'm looking for. Oh, I know, I just go by brands. It was an M. And a 2, Massey, man. Oh, it's not there. Big trucks. Oh yeah, then you got your semi trucks. You got a Warrior, Phoenix Tetra, Man Truck. The Hulk. So for me, the Hulk is only going to be a green. Maybe not that green. Well, probably that green. Or I'll get it in red. Or I'll get it in gray. That's a crappy gray though. To represent Green Hulk, Red Hulk, and Gray Hulk. Maybe that for gray. And then you got the Roadrunner. Then cars, you got this little thing. 200 horsepower. You get all kinds of colors. And you got the bigger one. This almost looks like a Toyota to me, almost. Rim color, and you can even do matching rims. Well, that's oh, there we go. Where is their rim color? There is sugar cane. Huh, that is interesting. I got animal pens, dog house, chicken coop, large chicken coop, cow pasture, large cow pasture, horse paddock, large horse paddock. You can buy a horse for $5,000. Fully trained, you could sell it for 50 grand. So 45 grand profit minus wheat for feeding. Pigs, sheep, silos, That holds 100,000, that holds 200, and that increases by 100. Oh, that's kind of a shame. Placeable for wheat and grass. Bunker silos, you could put wherever.
Did I miss the chainsaws?
Yeah, I can go back in a sec here. Washer, vehicle workshop. Apparently, if you say buy something with one wheel type and then go change the wheel type, after that you'll be able to alternate between the two for free. You can buy a sandcastle, a little farmhouse, farm garage, farm hut. Apparently these are only for decoration. You can't really do anything with them. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, that was my elbow too. There we go. And here is a farmhouse, which having the farmhouse you can actually skip the night.
Ooh.
But you can't do it till 8 p.m. or 10 or something like that.
It's fine with me, as long as you can do it.
Yep. You got pig food bag, horse food bag, oats, wheat for the chickens, seed, fertilizer, lime, liquid fertilizer, herbicide, saplings, poplars, sugar cane, and then you can even buy bales from 1 to 8. Buy straw, hay, brown silage, brown straw, brown hay. Oh, they don't really do square silage though. That's kind of weird. Oops. Back to chainsaws.
I had to run out and do some stuff. I guess I missed them.
$1,000 for a chainsaw again. Oh, and they take up slots too. That's kind of unfortunate.
Steel Husky Johnson Red, hey. McCullough.
Oh yeah, we got a seed tender too now. Put seed in and then you can bring it to your seeders. That'll be nice. 1,000-liter capacity. Apparently you could put all kinds of crops in it too yet. Interesting. Little star, 19,000-liter. Snow upgrades. Change wheels. Standard wide wheels. And this one you can actually put crawlers on it. And I got the Elmer. 46,000, 56,000, and 70,000. Gotta do something real quick. Weird. Oh. One thing is missing though, the little side-by-side car. $14,000 for feudalization, that's not too bad. No, it's tractors, I want brands. There it is. Oh, I don't have them turned on, that's why. Okay, well, let's get into some missions now. That's really the only thing I can do. Accept contract. Oh, shoot. I have to cancel. See if it'll come up again. And lease equipment. There we go. I gotta wait. Yes, I do. Okay, I gotta turn that off. I'm not used to that yet. Oh yeah, then you can do this too. Drive it backwards. Oh, I guess that won't hook up that direction though. Oh, it took like an hour just to look at all that stuff. Well, that's another thing I wanted to show. You got pallet or cotton transport. A single bale for this trailer, 2 bales for this trailer, which is a semi, and it's got little tracks in the back, I suppose for loading. But there was something interesting about the fertilizer I'm using. You can do the discs or a 6-meter spreading unit. Oh, another nice thing, okay, so I'm borrowing this, and say it's full, and I don't need it no more. I gotta find the control for it. There we go. I can empty it all out.
Oh, put it.
Yeah, it was kind of a bad spot, but yeah. So when you return something, you can keep whatever you paid for.
Okay. Well, I mean, you kind of could. You could force dump stuff, but...
Yeah, but not out of this. Not out of Cedars.
Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Tippers you could. Harvesters you could. But, you know, if you got a fertilizer or a seeder that's like a lot of stuff in it, and you want to keep that stuff, you'll be able to put it back in the pallets. No time limit for missions, so you can take as long as you want. The key factor for making extra money is using your own equipment and then borrowing equipment. You know, that eats away at how much you're getting paid. So 6. Gotta buy more just in case. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That should be enough. I gotta figure out where my mission's at. Field 5. 7, 4, okay, way up there. It was a pretty big one, so I probably will go with a full. And for harvesting missions, you actually have to bring the crop somewhere too before that's actually completed. It took almost all of it too. That should be it though. Oh good, I am facing the right way. Got turn signals again, but no hazards.
You just have to switch those turn signals really fast.
Right. Oh, up there. Detach. On, off. Driving direction, toggle cruise, toggle radio. Change cruise speed. Stop engine. Nice little horn. I'm gonna pass this guy.
You bind him to flip him off.
I missed my turn. Does it smell like chocolate?
If it's chocolate.
Oh shoot. Oh, this is still feel. Oh yeah, and then you got birds. And they're planning on adding more animals walking around. Like deer. Well, as you're harvesting, you might see a deer hopping across their field.
See if you can hit him with the harvester. No, no. I'm multitasking.
Yeah.
I'm also playing. Oops. Is that the chocolate? What is that noise?
I don't know what that noise was. It's kind of squarish, so it's kind of hard to tell which way would be the best way to go. Right. Not only did I buy Red Dead 2, I also got the player's guide too.
Ooh.
So I'm looking forward to looking through that. Shoot, I kind of lost my place. Oh, I found it.
Who was it? Who had the fastest tractor? Is it JBC in 17?
JCB had tractors that went really fast, like 40 miles an hour or something like that.
Are they back in this one? I didn't even...
Yeah, there's a smaller one and a larger one, but I think they're different from 17. Wrong direction. G. There we go. There you got 235 horsepower. Oh, you could put street tires on that too.
Ooh.
Standard wheels, wide wheels, duals, narrows, standard. You can do a front loader. See, back in 17, the small one could only do standard wheels, and wide wheels, and that was about it. Then you got a bigger one. 348, more street wheels, wide wheels.
Where's max speed? Oh, 43. Okay. Do you know if there's anything faster? Or are those top speeds again?
Semi trucks can get up to almost 50 miles an hour.
Ooh.
Pickup trucks, 74 miles an hour.
Well, as far as like tractors go, you know if it's the fastest tractor or...
Yeah, it'd probably be the fastest. The Fiat goes 15 only. 24, 31, 18, 24, 24, 24, 31, 24, 31, 24, 31, 38 for that, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 37. Oh, there's a 37. 31, 31, another 37. 31, 31, 43. 31, 20, another 37. 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. Yeah, I see all the really big ones are all 24. But we got the Fent 1000, which was a mod in 17. Only downside is we don't have the Challenger one, that 1000. No weights, wide, duals. Same set. Assassin, did you see the semi-trucks, or were you gone when I was doing that?
I got back right at the tail end of it.
Okay, I'll go back and do that again.
Oh no, no need.
Okay, there's this one American truck called the Hulk. Red, green, and red, green, and gray for Red Hulk, Green Hulk, and Gray Hulk. Hi Matthew Brown, how's it going? Unfortunately, the rims can't be changed, so no, it's like the Green Hulk. I would do like purple rims, cause purple pants. That's good to hear, Matthew. Alright, see ya, Matthew. Have a good day.
have the Lamborghini tractor again, do they?
No Lamborghinis this time.
Oh,
That's kind of unfortunate. Um, 13 had 2, 17 had 1, 15 had 1 or 2 plus a pre-order bonus. But the pre-order bonus was kind of lame because it was like super expensive, but kind of really low in terms of horsepower. So by the time you were able to afford it, it really didn't have much of a purpose. I mean, with that money, you would have been better off with something else. Okay, my place is over there. Dang, I did it again. Lost my space. There it is. Okay, Walter, Fent, Star, New Holland, Lindner. Oh, I could just go to the brands. Pumpkin, Lindner, Lizard, man, yeah, no, Lambro. We got big ol' American Semi belly dump, 56,432. I don't know if it's this one or if it's the other one, but at least one of them is capable of holding 2 crops at once. I almost want to say this one because with the 60,000 liters, you can easily do 30 each. And you can change color, white, stainless steel. Oh yeah, you can do like chromey too. Black, pewter. And then we have an animal trailer. 12 cows, 36 pigs, 38 sheep. There's another animal trailer somewhere in here too. So, oh, Old King. There it is. Oh no. 5, 6, 4, 3, 4 divided by 2. 28,217 if it was able to hold crops, 2 crops. Oh yeah, we got a horse trailer too. 2 horses. Do all kinds of colors for that. And you got the Joskin trailer from 17. I think this was from 17 too, or maybe it was a mod, I don't remember. More colors. Another interesting thing is we got a Fent loading wagon. And then there was one tipper, the back end can be raised over a trailer. I don't know if it was this one, no. But yeah, you'd be able to take and fill it up with like chaff from chaff harvester, and then just back up to a semi-trailer and unload into that. It might be that one or one other one.
One of these 20.
Yeah, right. Let's see, I gotta go standard trippers. Oh, this is another neat one. I'm gonna do 4,000, 8,000, 12,000, or you could do a bale trailer, which has straps. There are missions where you just transport a pallet. This would be the thing to use, because then you wouldn't have to worry about it falling all over the place. Where if you were carrying it by pallet fork. You got this one. I don't like the capacity on this one though. I might use it on one map just to have fun with it, but you can change the top, you can change main color, and room color, let's go black. And this one here was from 17 and a DLC from 15, but they reduced the capacity by 1,000 liters, which is kind of unfortunate. And then you got these two. That one's really old. That one's new from 17 or in 17 or whatever. I wonder, like, can you do anything? Oh, nope. Can you do anything? Wheels, design. Yeah. The 30,000 liter modded one, I hope that comes back. Wheels. And the semi. Oh, you know what? I think it might have been this one here. Tippers and trailers are used to transport harvest. Auger wagons, also known as chaser bins, are trailers that have in their own screw conveyor. You can use them to store your crop and directly unload it into another trailer. That's the only one that really that says that, so it might be that one right there that has it. Headers, corn, forage, potato. See, 10,000 liter capacity, 196,000, and you only need that. Whereas if you were to go Grim, 181 plus another grand, 9 grand. So a little bit cheaper, but you have to go over to the field with the 75 and then the 260. Cotton, sugarcane, potato, plows. Got the big plow from the Big Bud DLC. And you can change the blades on it too. Got the like fingers, or just solid. Hey, how's it going, adventure? Jiggy, yeah, Jiggy. I had to think there for a moment. Another plow. Cultivators, disc curls, which are just more cultivators with their disc. Oh, I love it. Oh, my favorite thing is Ideal Harvester with the Challenger logo. I don't know if I could zoom in far enough. Oops. So these got discs, and then these are just more like pokers. Power harrows, or cultivators that would allow a seeder behind it. 3 meters and 4 meters. Subsoilers. That's, I guess, the new game modes that kind of stick out, because you could either A, start out with a little bit of everything, land and fields, a harvester, a tractor, and tipper and whatnot. You can start out with $1,250,000, but have nothing else, and you build something from that. Or you could start with literally nothing and only $500,000. Loan you could take is $500,000 also. Let's see, what do we got? 3.6 fur. We got that. Oh, but this corn one's not in there no more. That's a bummer. Fertilizers, planters, manure spreaders. This one here is kind of neat. Spits the manure out of there instead of the back. This one's got a like smaller wheel in the back. That's interesting. No new towing methods. Just got same lowboy from 17. Header trailers, weights. What do we got for weights? 650, 700, 900 John Deere, 1000, 1100 pickup John Deere, 1150, 1500, 1600, 1800 John Deere, 2300, 2400, 3300 Fendt. Well, I think complete the mission. I could, it automatically returns the leased equipment. If there's fertilizer in it, I think they get paid for what's in there. But I think I'm just gonna put it back into the bags and keep it for later missions. The train actually moves on its own. Birds will pop out every now and then. Alright, good night, Jiggy. Have a good rest. Hope to see you over the weekend. Good morning, Deathhawk. Oh, I'm finally starting to get there. Just running up and down the field without really paying attention. Well, they've added weeds to the fields, but that can be turned off if you don't like dealing with them. The train moves on its own if you're not in it. So you have to kind of watch out for it when you come to a train crossing. There's lime, which has to be spread every 3 harvests. And then only certain crops require plowing, like the root crops, potatoes and sugar beets, and I think after corn too. I'm not sure on that one. They got placeables for animals. Each placeable has different size or different amounts. 2 different size placeables for each animal type. They got horses, which could be potentially a good thing to get into because $5,000 to buy a horse. When it's fully trained, you could sell it for 50 grand, so you're like making 45 grand minus wheat for feeding. The missions are kind of changed out. There's no longer a time limit. Yeah, there's still a limit for mods, unfortunately for consoles. From what I gather, it might even be the same for the same amount of space as Farm Sim 17. The South American map is a modded map, and that's 750 some odd megabytes, and that takes up like 20% of the mod space. And that's about on par what the maps are in 17 too. 150 megabytes to like 600 megabytes, running 10% to 20% of space. Which I personally won't get into maps too much. One good one and I'll be fine. No, I just want to focus on the base game maps more than anything. Haven't really got into it. I really just started playing like an hour 43 minutes ago. First hour I've been showing some friends some of the vehicles, and then the last 43 minutes I've been doing fertilization in field 5. Kind of funny, Austin said he'd come back, but he hasn't come back yet. That all depends on who you ask, I guess. I mean, it's neat, especially because you can literally rely on John Deere. They got... Let's see... Oh, let's go with brands. There it is. So you got... I think the first 2 tractors are medium-sized. But then you got 3 large tractors, front loader arms, 2 harvesters, 2 grain headers, 2 corn headers, and then a bunch of weights. So that's like a whole bunch of equipment right there, all covered. So you just need seeders and cultivators and whatnot. On top of that, Premium Edition gives you the John Deere Gator. So you got a little small vehicle just to kind of cruise around the map with. Some more birds. The 2 of them came back, and now they're going bye-bye again. Oh, I just got a trophy. I wonder what that was for, though. I got a... Here? No, here. Oh, it's complete. Total is 30 grand. I could get 20 grand in reimbursements. So I wonder what happens if I were to bring this back and unload it. If I would still get that 20 grand. There There you are. It's about time you came back.
I was with my friends and then I decided to. Why
Ah.
is there no snow? I'm ready to jump on multiplayer and see this crap happen. Did I get the front loader? Yeah, I did.
Animal shop. Okay, I'm at a different spot, but that still works.
Alright, I got the attacher. So should I buy 2 more fields or what?
That's up to you.
Or should I start a multiplayer map with the Isla the fucking Platinum Edition map?
I won't be able to join you because I'm not really interested in downloading it.
Yo, that is some crazy stuff. Okay, what tractor are you in right now?
Vultra.
Alright, look at the front of the tractor. Alright, and then just sit there and turn the wheels completely left or right. The fucking John Deere 6R, 6S, whatever it is. The cheapest John Deere. You turn the wheels, and they're slanted down. See what I'm talking about?
I don't know. I'll look into it later.
Okay, like the wheel when you turn it right, the right wheel, instead of turning right like it's supposed to, as it turns right, the bottom of the wheel goes inside to the left.
Huh, weird.
But I think that's the way that this is supposed to be. Because it makes a nice turn. I'm just driving in circles with that. I think it goes 23 miles per hour though. It's spinning circles.
No, not that way. It's like right in front of me now. Fuel station. Where is the shop? So I'll take and park like right here and unload. I unloaded all my fertilizer. And there's so many pallets in there. Yep, you do get reimbursed when you buy fertilizer. And if you leave it in the tools. Wait.
Oh,
Can't
are you
do
just
that.
checking that stuff out and making sure you do?
Yeah. And now I gotta lease items. Oh, look at that. I got the semi-truck. So I kind of lost like 20 grand, but at the same time I still have all that solid fertilizer, so I won't need to buy any. Next time I see, this one's got 2 separate compartments. What is this? The Load King. And you can actually put 2 separate crops in there.
Power Heroes. What is that?
Field, I want 8. Oh, great. I gotta do the big field. Oh well, let's get to work. Oh, I'm not buying anything, so hopefully I can actually make some money off of this mission. I bought a bunch of solid fertilizer. Now I got a bunch of pallets of fertilizer to get rid of. Truth be told. Yeah, but, you know, I'm doing missions, so I might as well just keep it. That way I don't have to worry about getting more later. Because, you know, I get another fertilizer mission, so I'm still gonna buy more again.
Well, on that right now, I have to sell this John Deere tractor to go for the bigger size that
Yeah. They give me a header for the corn, but, or header trailer for the header, but I don't really need it. On the Giants live stream, they had an idea where you buy a chunk of land where you can put garages and then buy equipment, but then only use it to help other farmers out.
Wait, what?
You buy like a chunk of land that's relatively flat and there's like nothing there, and you know, put some garages down to kind of store your equipment, and then you buy some equipment, but then instead of, you know, don't buy any field land, just sit there and do contact missions all day long.
I like how you can do wide tires with wheels.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite.
Our the 900 Challenger and the T9 can have wheel weights all around.
These guys got me muted.
I don't know what they're up to. Wesley, Assassin, what you guys up to? Whoops. Oh, I don't want to hire hired worker. Maybe they fell asleep. Or maybe they're just doing stuff.
Okay, what'd I miss?
Not much. I found out that, say, seeding mission, fertilizing mission, if you leave the contents inside the tools and then complete the mission, you'll get reimbursed for it. But I emptied out the spreader before completing the mission, so I got a bunch of pallets of solid fertilizer down by the shop. And I kind of lost money, but I still have all that fertilizer.
I would like to see, but I can't figure it out. Just know how you can put the plants out and just plug your tractor and have the hose connect to it?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the seeders, not that funny.
It's the Lemkin. There's a, yeah, Lemken or something like that. The front has a seed tank, or the seed tank would go in the front and the actual planter goes in the back. And then there'd be a hose running from front to back.
Well, I've seen someone use it with like coolant and some other stuff. I'm trying to get it for the versatile one.
Yeah, see, I don't know how many setups have it either. I know the Kuhn has a seeder that does not have a tank on it, so you'd have to have a tank on the front. So that could potentially have it too.
Alright, let me find. Jeez, there's a lot of
A lot of it was in that Coon DLC too.
yeah, they pretty much put anything that's in DLCs and other stuff.
Yeah, a lot of the Big Bud DLCs is in 19, minus unfortunately the Big Bud.
Alright. I know. Let me this yeah.
The only downside is they didn't give me a tractor and auger wagon. That would have been nice, sort of. A tractor with an auger wagon trailer. I am doing a corn harvest in Field 8 on American Map, Cravenport. They gave me Case IH harvester with a corn header, and then a semi-truck with a semi-trailer. But that's it. Well, I got the header trailer too, but I really don't need that. Another thing I found out, you don't have to do the entire thing. Like the fertilizer mission I did, there was a rather decent chunk I left when I was able to complete it.
Yeah, no, it's just a dude. You want to complete it all though, because if you complete it all, I believe you get a little bit extra.
Yeah, there'll be crop left over for like a harvesting mission, and you can sell all that extra crop for extra money.
So I put my motor on my tractor, right? Without like a tool on it, just the motor part, the arm. And I have that cooling cedar on the front of the tractor, and it just goes right through it. Like it's no barrier box. Like how in 17, if you did that, your tractor would be freaking out.
What are you doing?
I'll take a screenshot and send you the picture, and then just tell you again.
See, this is where I want the auger wagon, because I got to drive back to unload at least field in that building.
It's off crazy, it just...
See, I especially look forward to doing missions and, you know, multiplayer, because we could have someone doing the harvesting, someone running an auger trailer, and then someone running a bigger trailer. I'm gonna try and look to see how much goes into each side.
But that's what I wanted to use, but I'm gonna start getting to work on my... I'm doing the... where it gives you the 1.2 million. I bought me a John Deere harvester, John Deere tractor, laser saw, and and all the engines.
Yeah, I'll probably start the European map for myself at some point with the $1.2 million. And then
Well, if you want to save what you're on, and I say fine on, and we try that multiplayer, you know what I'm saying?
later.
Aw, come on, Red.
And then when a modded map comes out that I really like, I might do the start from scratch on that too.
Ooh, one bag of seed fertilizer almost fills this up.
Hmm.
I'll buy one more. Only $900 for cheap bag.
Root crops and sugarcane, I think I'm gonna stay away from until we get modded silos that will store it. Because I really don't want to put a whole bunch of crop of anything on the ground anywhere.
Which big tank do I get for lime? Is it the herbicide tank?
No, herbicide goes into liquid fertilizer. Herbicide goes into the liquid sprayers along with the liquid fertilizer. Lime goes into the solid spreaders.
Yeah, oh, I found the one bag.
And then the lime bag is a completely different bag, which is a solid thing, which I don't know which map it is. On a Ravenport west side of the map, there's a lime station. You can buy lime there too, but I think someone stated that the bags is slightly cheaper.
Yeah, it's $900. They're now. Actually, they're $450.
Oh, look at that. I hit pause and my harvesters were still running. Big bags. Lime, 450 for 200,000. I'll have to kind of write down pricing. I'll have to go to the lime station and get some lime and see how much I'm paying per liter for each possible crop, or each possible method.
I do like the fact though, it's, you know how in, if you had that seasons mod, you remember how you had to buy that little lawn tool to check the field?
Yeah.
I like how you don't have to do that with this one, it's instantly.
Yeah, but that only seems to appear for fields, whereas that little device, you could look at bales, or like silage bales, trees, I think it would say something. So, I don't know. I should turn around, unload, bring the semi-truck up here, and then just do a couple laps up here so I actually have space. Oh, did I pick it up too early? Or maybe not.
If you sit there, hey, you know how when you push L3 next to a seed bag or something and fill up your product?
Yeah.
Well, you sit there and do that with the tractor running, it actually, like, the tractor, like, kicks into, like, hyper mode. Like, it's actually
much like when you're, like, operating a harvester. You turn on the header and the engine kind of revs up a bit. I haven't seen any kind of saving when I'm actually playing. It only happens when I press pause or open up the map.
So what would be most horsepower? And horsepower, it seems like it actually matters in this game.
17 it did too. 15 too. 13 not so much. 13 150 horsepower tractor could run just about anything. Whereas 15 and up, you know, if you got an under horsepower tractor, if you're going uphill, yeah, you're gonna struggle big time.
It's saying that there's no horsepower in this. Yeah, I was seeing the horsepower.
What are you looking at?
The Gretel K105. I have a something online.
Lime spreader.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I could get away with buying another tractor with twin wheels on it.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have a horsepower spreader or indication. Capacity, whether or not you own one, whether or not you're renting, slots, working with, speed limit. They're both compatible with the AGCO 1100. Okay. And what they take.
Well, I just bought another John Deere tractor, and it's just for that right there. So.
Weird.
I know, right? That like threw me off. I was like, what?
Yeah, I got a similar thing going on 17 too. I got 100 and I think it's 150 horsepower pulling a short, long trailer that holds 20,000 liters, and it seems to struggle. But then I got a 120 tractor pulling a 20,000 liter auger wagon. It doesn't seem to struggle at all. I don't know, maybe it's just the tractor itself and the way it sounds.
I want to see someone come up with like a way to cheat the system to get a shit ton of cash in this. Just so we could see how to do it, just, you know, just for shits and giggles.
Good night, Wesley.
Someone muted me.
I don't know, because he hasn't... I haven't heard anything from him either through the mic.
Who, me?
No, Wesley.
Oh.
Okay, this ain't right. Where is it? Can't you change the settings, like in-game settings for the, what are they called? The warning lights on top?
Hazards? Or beacons?
Yeah, the beacons.
R1 and up on D-pad.
I already know that, but they're not flashing off the wall.
Well, I don't think they have that for console.
Are you serious? It's on PC only?
Apparently. The same thing with 17. PC had the beacons, but console didn't. Okay, so I want to go up here and just do a couple passes up here so that I'll grab this a little bit, because why not? Oh, I wonder. Straw is not available, okay.
It's dumb. I would really like to see my stuff flash off of things. Even though it seems like, why would you want that, but it's like, that's more realistic.
Yeah, I kind of want it too myself, but oh well. It's not that big of an issue.
Yeah, it's starving kids in Africa.
Right.
It was funny, one of the guys at work was like, screw those kids in Africa, I want my pizza.
Yeah.
The work was buying pizza for people, that's why, so...
Oh. Well.
Or,
good job for like apparently 90 loads that we do. Not a single one got bad report for having destroyed loads or straps not going into the load.
I was watching Monday's stream. There was one person constantly asking if there's going to be a money cheating for council.
Yes, this PC can already cheat their money.
It's really annoying. Just play the game as it is. I mean, I could come up with 3 reasons to have the money box. One would be really stupid, would be for the cheaters. And kids, I guess, who just want to buy equipment and drive around and not actually farm, which would be a waste of $60, $50 for the game. 2, for having a test map, so you could, be able to buy stuff and we're not worried about money or anything like that. I've been watching this one YouTuber. He showed off all the small tractors for one video, 2 videos for the medium and large tractors, a 3rd video for the trucks and harvesters.
Are you talking about Daggerman?
Nope, I don't really watch Daggerman. But I wasn't really paying attention. I thought he was buying everything. It's like, you're gonna run out of money soon. But no, he was actually releasing everything. But once he ran out of money, he'd have to back out and restart just to get all that money back. Whereas having that money box, you could have 60 million and just be able to buy everything and not worry about price. Oh, that's another thing I want to look at. Dang it, Wesley's gone too. Animals maybe? Yes. We got milk trailers too, an 8,000 liter tow behind and a 32,000 liter semi-trailer. And you can change color, chrome, stainless steel, black. Too bad there wasn't different wheel options.
Yeah, I don't see why you have to buy a house right away. I think you should go back.
I don't really plan on buying a house right away. Unless I kept doing contract missions until I had like $2 million. Then I would buy a house right away.
I can see you doing that.
Oh yeah. Contract missions, I could do all kinds of different crops and whatnot, use different tools and machinery and not worry about having to buy anything.
I am loving this trailer. Oh my god, this is sexy. The Wilson trailer for
Yes, I look forward to using Wilson just because it's a solid 60,000 liters.
and it's not a mod.
I don't like really oddball capacities.
Guess what? I'm buying it.
And that is 13's fault. We got
Oh my gosh. Look at
3.
Look at the other one. That
The
one's oddball. That's an oddball.
yes, very oddball.
6,000.
There's a little short trailer too that had really oddball capacity too. So I got
Oh, the 40.
was like 10,000 liters. What some odd amount from after that? 10,750. Nah, the really short one though, I kind of like that. You could go 4,000, nice even round number. 8,000, 12,000, and with 8 and 12 you can actually do a cover too. Or bale, which the bale you could actually put a pallet for the pallet missions and transport that way. Is this on or is it off? Okay, it is off. Oh yeah, I gotta unload in there too.
Suspension. Oh my god.
Another thing about the harvesting missions, once you deliver enough crop to that specific location they want it, you can deliver the rest to another location if a different location pays out more. See,
I kind of wish, like, I understand they're trying to get name brand stuff in there, but I kind of wish that they made it so it's not a, there's not a shit ton of lizard. You know what I'm saying? For, like, trucks.
I don't mind lizards. I mean, the American semi-trucks are pretty decent. I don't much care for the pickup trucks though. I kind of like the old one, but not so much the new one. I really miss the lizard truck from 15. That one was a really nice truck.
15.
FS15.
Oh, the Dodge.
Yeah, the Dodge.
They added it in the mod in 17. It was just a dually version.
Yep, I like that too. That was a lot of fun. Another thing I miss is the lizard fuel and water trailers.
They had those in mods in 17.
Not for console.
Yeah, they did.
PC got them, but I didn't see it on console.
It was fuel package.
Must be a different container because I don't remember ever seeing them. But the fuel trailer was a nice orange large Bowser, and then the water was a nice blue big tank.
Wait, so I'm curious. Can we put the? Can you buy a seed box or something and put it in the sell point and sell it?
I don't know. Probably won't make money off of it.
I know you're trying to make money off it. I'm just curious to see if you could sell it back, even though you won't be making back the money you bought it for, to see if you would make any money. Because I know before you couldn't sell it if you bought too many.
You could just try it out without actually selling it.
I don't have one. Actually, wait, I might have the rest of this. Might be, I might have the something of a little bit of line on it. What if I should be able to buy?
Wow, this field is going to take a long time to do. But this pass.
I don't like this turning radius though on these tractors.
I'll do this pass and one more, and then I should be good to go on this end. Only thing is, the right side is kind of at an angle. Not much care for that either. Just try and keep it nice and straight.
Alright, so okay, I got my trim. That's pretty funny though. Do you see the little auger wagon that you can get for your actual pickup truck?
Mm-hmm. For seed. And a couple of crops. I didn't think it would actually hold any crops either. I figured it would just be seed. Chopped straw. So now that I harvest this mission, there could be a plowing mission coming up for that later. Let's see. Fruit type corn harvested. Fertilization 0% weeds, 0% needs plowing.
I can't wait to get into cotton.
Yeah, nummy cotton.
I wonder how much. I'm gonna check this out. $38,000 to lease the piece. So you can build cotton. You can make some money off cotton.
Yeah, they said the cotton pays all good, but the equipment to transport it and whatnot is kind of spendy. Oh, the harvester is expensive. The big cotton trailer is expensive.
Oh. I'm just gonna buy this right now.
Get a little one.
Yeah, buy it just to make it so it's fun. Because I plan on actually doing a deal like that just with cotton.
Yeah, now in multiplayer you can have one person running the harvester and one person delivering bales. So you really even need the big one.
Crop protection.
Uh,
Sprayers increase harvest knowledge. Regular fertilizer sprayer. The newer sprayers though, they got some nice ones. Especially that SLC 4000.
I think I might head out.
Alright, good night. Have a good Wednesday.
Yeah, you have a good Wednesday. I'm gonna have a good Friday.
I know, you're throwing me off with this Wednesday stuff, usually on weekends.
Yeah, I requested today off so I could actually play the game and enjoy it for a while before I go back to work one day. No, it's funny, there's a few people at work that's like, why didn't you request Wednesday off too?
Make that money.
Didn't feel like it. I mean, I definitely had the PTO for it, just didn't really feel like it. Even funnier though, last year, I was sick on Tuesday, the week of Thanksgiving.
That is funny.
Well, I'll catch you later, have fun.
Yep, good night.
Cheers, night.
Can you go into the animal section? And tools.
For placeables, or?
Like the actual things you buy for your tractor.
Oh, okay.
What is the... I see
Animals.
it's a straw thing, but do you buy them together?
What are you looking at?
DE250 SSL? The blue and yellow things in the animals? The straw.
SSL.
DESSIFL, DESS. Where's that 5? Oh, DE551FL, DE551TL. 2100, 2300, 3000.
They're for putting bedding down in cow pastures or cow stables.
Oh, that's another thing I didn't see anybody do yet. Is put bedding down. Is it going to be in one area, or do you actually get to place it everywhere?
I don't know. One of the fact sheets had one on the back end of John Deere. Let's see, the SSL looks like it would go on to like a wheel loader or telehandler attachment or whatever. Or front loader arms. Same with the FL. Looks like that's the same thing. It seems like it's got...
Oh, I see.
Well, it looks like...
Each one is for a different...
the FL looks like it's got different attachments on all three sides.
Okay, so the very first one is for
the
front loader attachment on the
that's
tractor. The second one looks like it's for telehandler? Yeah, it looks like it's either... No, it looks like it's for not Bobcat, but the skid steer. And the last one looks like it's for telehandler.
yeah, but one of them is able to attach to a 3-point hitch too. I just don't know which one.
Well, you click on it, you get a good 3D view. I think it's the last one.
I'm looking at the 3D view, but I don't really see a 3rd point up on top for the 3-point.
I'm checking the second one. Oh. Okay, zoom in.
It wouldn't be the SSL. Right on there, so one of the other twos. There isn't anything for customization options either.
All this in.
L218 C232.
See, I like this idea that they have this, but at the same time I kind of don't.
Let's see, animals.
Hey, did you notice that they messed up on the name of one of the tractors?
Which one's that?
The John Deere.
Really?
Tracks. It's supposed to be a 9RT and they put it in as an 8RT. Because there is no 8RT with tracks.
Wouldn't the 8RT just be the 8R with tracks?
Nope. They don't have an 8R series with tracks. It's all 9 series and up. I know this because there's a John Deere dealership down the road and I look it up online and stuff, but I think they messed up on that. Because they did say you know how they do fact sheets about the game before it comes out?
Yeah.
And one of the fact sheets has said 9RT.
Oh well.
So someone messed up somewhere.
The SSL is for skidsters. Because for the puzzle pieces, it says the L218 C232. Those are skidsters.
Hold on, I'm coming. So the SSL
Yep.
is skidster?
Yep, SSL is skidsters.
Oh, front loader and telehandler. Okay.
Let's see, the FL has FZ30, FZ60. I have no idea.
Almost the same stuff that's in. Almost everything in here, there's a couple stuff that's brand new, but other than that, everything's from the 17.
The FZ30 and 60 are front loader arms for tractors. So the middle one would be for tractors as a front loader attachment. And then the last one, 94.7 and MLAT and MLT. Those will be telehandlers. But I don't know. Anywho, that's the end of the stream. Gone for 2.5 hours. That's plenty long enough. Thanks for joining, for whoever's watching, and see you some other time.
Now that you ended that, you want to try some?
Yes. No, I just wanted to wait till my two friends got off the line.